Hey everyone, so this is my updated foundation routine. I don't think I've done one in like 2 years or like a year or so. So I think it's about time. What the tutorial I was originally going to do is going to be using my airbrush formula makeup with my 131 brush, but it's actually starting to dye the hairs and it's leaving my skin a little bit dry, so I won't be showing you guys a tutorial on how I do this unless you really want one. But today I just did a tutorial on what I'm going to work in, and what I've been using is what everybody else has been using, the Revlon Color Stay. I am 110 Ivory. I think that's the lightest shade you can get. I really enjoyed this. It's a little thick when you first start out. Like the first 2 days I was using this, I did not like it at all. And it was because I was using this brush, the 131. Don't enjoy using this brush with it at all. I decided to try it with my 187, and I'm really enjoying the finish it gives me with this instead. I'm soon going to try it with my 109 to see how I like that also, and if you guys want to know how I feel about that, I'll let you guys know in one of my vlogs. I really am enjoying this. The hype I don't feel is as good as it came out on my skin, I guess you could say. I didn't think I was going to have to use any concealers or anything, and I was highly disappointed when I put it on my face for the first time and I still had to add as much concealer as I used to with something that was a sheer to medium coverage than I would with this, which is it is a medium to buildable heavy coverage. So that's the only thing I did not enjoy about this. And you also need to take your time with this. I feel if you're in a rush to pick a different foundation, but if you always have an extra 5 to 10 minutes during your getting ready process, this is perfectly fine. So we're going to go ahead and start. I hope you guys enjoy this mini tutorial on what I do basically every day for my face, and I guess I'll see you later. Bye. So I cheated a little bit. I've already started because my face is not in the best condition right now thanks to my hormones and everything, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some more on my tray and tackle the rest of my face and show you guys how I do it. I'm just going to get some on the white part. Well, it used to be white, but since I started already, it's a little tan, and I just tap it onto my face. I have my mirror here, and I just cleaned these brushes last night, so I'm getting a lot of fallout, which usually happens, so make sure you give yourself a lot of time. Alright, so I find with this foundation that I have to give myself time. Like if I need to go fast, I won't be using this foundation because it's just so thick, and I'm not a thick wearing foundation person. Well, I guess I am now, but I'm just not used to it. It doesn't give me the coverage I thought it was going to, but it still is a good foundation. I really like it. You can tell the difference from side to side. Complete, not complete. See that? Oy. Alright, so let's get that side. I always do one side at a time. Alright, so we're getting up on the nose, and I just take the same approach to the nose and up as I do the rest of my face. I don't put as much up here because I do frequently move my eyebrows, and I'm always like, I have huge facial expressions whenever I'm excited, sad, or anything. So I just put a little bit up there, and then I try to blend it into my to the rest of the look without it being as concentrated on my forehead as it is on the rest of my face, because I really don't have any imperfections up there other than my scar, but can't really cover that up. Well, you can, but I just don't care to. Alright, and then I bring it down on my neck. I usually put the most foundation here, and then I fan it out. I don't like putting foundation down here to start off with because you're going to get a thick line and it's harder to blend it into your neckline. Okay, so for concealers, I'm using NW20 Selects Moisture Cover. And I'm going to dot this onto my imperfections and then blend it in with the same brush. I'm using my 116 from MAC, and I'm using my Sweet William Blush Cream. I just tap that in. I don't really like this formula that much, but I'm trying to use up a lot of my stuff, but I do like blush creams. So I should probably try that new stuff that came out, but I don't have any money to. So I just put that starting on the apples of my cheeks, and I bring it back. I like the most color here for blush, and then I do opposite of what everybody else does. I had my powder on first, and I'm using the Revlon Color Stay in Light Pale, It's a shade darker than the foundation I have, just because I tend to like change, like my face will change, and I always like having a darker powder than I have a foundation because my skin's really light. So I'm just using a big fluffy 134 brush so it doesn't look very cakey. But I really like this powder actually, like a lot. The blush I'm going to use is Well Dressed. I always use Well Dressed. And I'm going to add that on with my 187. Swirl that in and then just apply it over the blush cream. Hope you can see. And then, just because I want to start using my MSFs more, I'm going to use my New Vegas highlighting, MSF I mean, as my highlight. Just going to put that on with my 168 right above it, and then I like to bring it down just so it adds a little bit of shimmer to my cheeks also. So that's my updated foundation routine. If you have any questions about any of the products you saw here, please don't hesitate to ask. Yeah, I think that's about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tutorial, and I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone.